Hey folks, it's July 20th. It's a beautiful day today. Tomorrow, starting on July 21st, the corporation is going to force you to vote on their first and only contract offer. This contract offer will be what they've never negotiated anything on. Nothing has ever been done about it. As much as we've tried, we've offered to make compromises, to do things, they've never done anything. 18 months of wasting your time, 5 weeks on a strike line. That's what you get to vote on. The details of it, well, if you don't already know, then I'm not sure how I can tell you at this point. So, what happens tomorrow? Well, tomorrow morning, Simply Voting will send you a PIN code. I don't know, they seem to think they're going to do it all at 7 a.m. Eastern Time or 5 a.m. Edmonton local time, I guess. They're going to send you a PIN code. And then you're going to use that PIN to vote. Yes or no. I don't know what the question's going to say. I don't know how it's going to be interpreted. I just know that a yes vote will be, yes, I agree to the new contract, and a no vote will be, no, I reject this contract offer. Did a little asking around. Simply Voting is used by a couple of Alberta unions that I'm familiar with. One of them's CSU 52, and another one I can't remember off the top of my head. But they use the service. They report that everything is excellent with it. I mean, they're paying for the service, though, so we'll have to see how that goes. If you do not receive your PIN code, don't panic. There's 10 days in which to vote, and there's a phone number you can call to get your PIN number. You'll require some sort of identification. I don't know, probably the same thing that they did for confirming your email. Probably want your birthday and your employee number or something like that. If you have any problems with the voting, we want to know about it. And the email that you want to send that to is feedback@cupw-sttp.org. I'll include that in the comments of this video, as well as the address at which you're supposed to vote at, and the phone number you're supposed to call to confirm your PIN number or what have you. If you're uncertain how to vote, I think it's important for you to think about who's on your side. The corporation is not on your side. They have done nothing but lie, cheat, and steal their way through this negotiation. They've intentionally destroyed the finances of this company. It's all part of the plan. So if you don't know which way you're going to vote, either because you've reviewed the contract offer or not, then my recommendation to you is to vote no. If you do not like that we're being forced to vote, vote no. If you do not like the contract offer and you've read it, vote no. If you don't like the government interference in our negotiations, vote no. I can't think of an honest reason why anybody would vote yes, aside from fear. Fear is an important emotion. There's no shame in having fear. The only part is, do you let it control you? And if you haven't bothered to educate yourself to get over that fear, I don't know what to tell you. After the sun sets and rises one more time, there's going to be a reckoning of one sort or another. Presumably going to be a reckoning with the corporation and the government. There are only two paths forward after this point, and that's negotiation or arbitration. Sure, they might lock us out because they're assholes. They might do that scummy thing, but sooner or later they're still going to have to negotiate or arbitrate. And we know the company doesn't want arbitration. So we may actually get some negotiation out of this company, finally, who've been getting in our way, blocking us for the past 2 years. The other reckoning, I don't know what to think about. If for some reason the yes were to have it, then we just have to move on. We have to prepare to fight again. They're going to have to prepare to be willing to walk, to defy legislation, to strike at other companies illegally. That will be the cost to fix our contract after this. So let's not do that. Let's vote no. That's the best way forward. A negotiated contract is always the best way forward. Every single time a negotiated contract. We are in this situation because the government has not allowed us to negotiate, but we won our 2012 decision that said that if they're going to send us back to work, they have to arbitrate us as equals. They must prove what they're after, and they can't do that. So, if we want a negotiated agreement, we need to be brave, we need to have courage, we need to have solidarity, and we need to vote no. Well, the rubber hits the road tomorrow morning. We'll be updated a couple of times during the voting, the 10 days of voting that we have, about how many people have voted. Well, I guess we'll have to see how it goes. The future is a brave place to be, folks.